Fine, get it? You good? Let's get the party started. Yes. I hope I woke up this morning and I was in Seattle and now it looks like California again, right? So it drove me nuts with the rain this morning. I can tell you, it's nuts. How are we doing today? Have you guys ever been into my program, into the site, into the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite? All right, I want to kind of go through some stuff here. And if you've never been in the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, it is michaellewismarketingsuite.com. I couldn't think of a longer URL. The reality is some of you may know this. When I first started the company, I was really proud of myself. I bought KW or KellerWilliamsMarketing.com and it was available. And I was like, oh my goodness. After a year or so, I got a nice letter from Gary and the crew at KWI going, no, you're not. You can't do that at first. Now I'm a big partner with them, but I immediately had to change the URL and I had 1 day to do it. So I changed it to michaellewismarketingsuite.com. But so when you get into the site, I'm going to go over 2 things with you today. I know most of you are going to love the second one. The first side of this is the do-it-yourself. Oh, my gosh. The first one is the do-it-yourself model. A lot of you love to spend time doing marketing rather than picking up the phone and lead genning, right? Well, yeah, you know who you are. But there's a site that does everything. You can do it for you. You'll do it yourself. But I'm also going to show you how you can have it done for you. And I think that's where you guys are going to get really excited about the easy button because there's a lot of surprise and delight. So be sure that your teeth are clean because when I tell you about it, you're going to be smiling. I guarantee I'm talking about you. No, I'm just kidding. So when you go into the site, everything that you need to run your business, all right? There's flyers. If you put in your profile, your picture, all of your images and stuff, you can download a flyer for free or whatever it costs in the office to print, or you can have us print professionally if you want. Everything that you do in marketing, I want you to give it 2 legs, meaning when you print out a flyer, always give it a JPEG. You have the button on the site. Click the JPEG button so that you can then put it in an email campaign or a social media blast or something like that. Again, super easy to manage and run the site. Now, if the site is difficult for you at any point, we are big into customer care. So when you log into the website, if you can't do something within 30 seconds, please call us. We will actually tell you how to do it over the phone. And if we can't do it over the phone with you, we will log into the computer and steal all of your data. Just kidding. We will, I'm not like jokes. Bump. That coffee is strong, by the way. So yes, I'm feeling it already. Woo. Who made the coffee? My goodness. So anyway, it's really good. So we'll log into your computer and show you how to do it yourself. But again, don't want you to spend too much time on your products. Postcards, going back to that. Anybody do postcard mailings? If you do postcard mailings, they're 69 cents each. You only have to order 100. That is printed, mailed, and sent out, 2-sided, glossy, thick paper, amazing. So if you're wanting to do a production, a just sold or a just listed piece, do that. Do you have any new agents in the office, by the way? All right, so a lot of new agents. That's awesome. I always go around the country and I lecture and I tell people, if you're gonna do a marketing piece, if you can't afford to do it for every one of your listings, always do a proof of production piece. You know why? Because it shows that you're doing volume. I have sold this many homes in the last year and yours could be next. Use sales to show proof of production because you will not buy a home from me if you don't have any listings, or if I didn't have any listings, most likely you will not probably purchase a home from me right away until I get seasoned. Okay. So again, postcards, 69 cents each. If you don't have a database, it's okay. Tell us where you want the postcard to go out and we'll pull a database for you. And that's super easy. So we'll mail it out wherever you want. And then you can actually save that database as your farm area. If you want to do a combination of the 2, maybe you've gotten a database from your title rep. Maybe you have some of your database. You want to add more, you can do that as well. But again, we're here to support you in your business. If you want the big 11x6 postcards, the glamorous luxury ones that everybody wants to do now, they're only 86 cents each. and that is EDDM ready, and it's also can be put into Command or whatever CRM that you're using. All right. EDDM to the newer agents there's a difference. Some people like EDDM. EDDM is every door direct marketing. It is the more cost-effective way of doing marketing, but you get your postcards given to you. You then walk those postcards over to probably too much detail than you want to know. You then take those postcards to your local post office and you say, I want to do these every door direct. You know, when you get in the mail all of those Ralph coupons and all of that good stuff, they say, oh, okay, you want to do every door direct? Here's the fee for this area code. They slap your postcard in with all that other stuff and then throw it in your mailbox. It doesn't guarantee delivery. Most of the time it arrives. It is a lot different in price. So if you're watching your dollars on marketing, EDDM ready is actually a good price to go as well. We are priced at such a low cost that the 5 cents or so difference doesn't matter to some people for convenience, but that's what every door direct is. We have tons of different series. Now, the reason that we have a bunch of different series in our program, and this poor young man, what's your name? Connor is getting spat on all over by me. I apologize as I project, but poor Connor. Connor's gonna have wet, slick, gorgeous hair by the time I'm done. So anyway, your postcards, we have tons of different series. We have red series, a slate series, statement series, posh, and all that good stuff. The reason I do that is because if you're a brand new agent, you don't have the ability to have your own brand yet. You can stick to the posh. If you like the posh look and feel, then you will have a posh business card, email signature, brochure, flyers, door hangers, you get it, right? So if you like a certain look, you'll have a consistent brand, because the one mistake agents do when they first start is they have hodgepodge of stuff. People need to recognize you. People need to have consistency in your brand. So if you keep redesigning yourself over and over again, you definitely are doing a disservice. So I would stick to something until you're ready to change to another brand. Consumer apps, FSBOs, proof of production. I've moved to KW, Keller Mortgage / Mutual of Omaha. If you've joined KW recently, get into the site and download one of these pieces and post it online. This is what the Champagne series looks like. It's gorgeous, it's high-end, it's slick, it's extremely beautiful. People love it. Did you know that in our site, we have prospecting, holiday, and recipe cards? Now, maybe the recipe cards are not really popular here. They're really popular where I'm from in Oklahoma. So everybody likes to send out all them stuff. And I did talk like that when I first moved out here. I swear to God, it was bad. Everybody's like, you're stupid. But I took a class and they said, lower your voice and slow it down and it will take it away. So that's how I kind of lost it a little bit. But I still go back home. But recipes are big in there. But maybe they're popular here too, well, if you like. We just added 60 more prospecting pieces. That includes recipes, holidays, postcards, everything that you need. Did you know that if you go into the site, you can download 12 prospecting postcards, download the images within seconds, upload it into your CRM, and you just built yourself a holiday or a prospecting 12 direct completely free, right? The Sealy Certa Guide, it's absolutely free. You can literally build. Are you doing this? Have you built it? Did you know you could do that? Holiday, every time a holiday opens up, send an email blast to your clients. We have all the holidays, Passovers coming up. Get it ready. Get it ready. We have all of the good stuff. So you can download everything, mix and match if you want, build your campaigns. Now is the time to do it. You should be reaching out to your clients. I know that all the new agents are probably asking all of their friends and family, hey, who do you know that wants to buy and sell? Seasoned agents forget to ask their friends again that, even after a while. I see all the time in here, it's like, Michael, that was such a great nugget, because I reminded my friends that I hounded at first that I'm still in real estate. Who do you know? Can you help me out? You'd be surprised how many come back to you. So get on the phone. We all love to lead generate, right? Absolutely. I tell you. Oh my gosh, if you want to do social media posts, the 10 by 10s, just go in there. All of your information populates into it. Drop in one photo of the property. Boom, you just built a 10 by 10 social media post about your listing or prospecting. We have door knocking materials because we love to door knock. Absolutely. Right? And we have infographics pieces, prospecting pieces. We have profit share building campaigns. Anybody interested in building their profit share tree? All you have to do is go into the site, download the pieces that speak to you, tell your story, why you joined this office, why you joined Keller Williams. And when you meet somebody out on the street that you've done a deal with, you can say, hey, it was really great working with you. I hope to work with you on another deal. And then the next email is like, you know, while I was working with you, I had all that tech and you had asked me about it and this is what it is. And you literally tell your story and you start building your profit share tree. It's an amazing tool. We've had actually a lot of agents bring recruits over. You are the brand. Did you know at Keller Williams, you truly are the brand? Do you have your own brand? You have your own logo, you have your own look and feel. If you don't yet, that's okay. I'm going to give you a solution to that in a minute. But this piece is awesome. This takes all the legwork out. Whether you're a team or an individual agent, we give you all the writing for this so that you can literally download 18 of these pieces, why you should work with us, what our marketing plan is, what our production is, what our listing strategy is, what we do in staging, what we do in photography. We make all of these beautiful pieces with all the copy. You just drop in your cute little headshots that are not your prom picture. You know who you are, right? The rule is 3 years on the headshot, folks, okay? Not 13, not 13, I promise. Oh, believe me, when I first started, your daughter is so beautiful. That's not my daughter, that's me. I'm like, shit.
You still have a nice head of hair.
Yes, I tell you. Yeah, it's a snap-on. So anyway, it's not real. But anyway, I was in trouble. Anyway, but don't do that. But anyway, put your little fancy headshot in there. Do some stuff. You guys don't have to go anywhere. Don't spend time on marketing. I'm not trying to sell you things. I tell this, Joey just heard me say this before. I'm not trying to sell you things. I'm trying to make your life easier. All of the tools that you need are given to you by this office. And I feel like a lot of the things that you need are in this site and what I'm about to tell you here in a minute as well. But you are the brand. We also have Facebook, TikTok, Insta stories, all that fun stuff. If you want to go in there and tell a testimonial, if you want to tell a quote for the day and how you're feeling, if you want to talk about proof of production, if you want to talk about one of your listings, it's in there. They make it beautiful. They're Facebook ready. All right? Don't have to waste time doing stuff. We have email signatures. Download one of them. If you don't, if you're a brand new agent, you need an email signature. Whether you have one or not, please get one. Because people, that's the first entryway to making yourself look like a professional. Biggest mistake people do with email signatures is they drop one of these in, they have one, you have that bar, you forget to type your name and your phone number underneath it. The reason that you should be doing that, I don't want to should all over you, but the reason that you should do that is because if someone's on their phone and they're reading it and they can't click your image and they can barely see your phone number, underneath it, your phone number is already highlighted. They tap on it and they can call you. Check your email signature today. Make sure that you have typed it out as well as your address, your email and phone number. Market snapshot pieces. Numbers make us look smarter, right? We love numbers. We all do. We're all obsessed with numbers and stuff like that. Give yourself your clients value, something that they want to read and stuff, and look at all those things. If they don't, if you're not sure of an area and you want the numbers, did you know that in the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, there's a real-time data button? This is powerful. The moment you go in there, click real-time data, you drop in a zip code for the area that you want to know information for, and instantly it shoots out a newsletter about the current real estate market conditions, what those homes are selling for, how many homes are in that area for sale, what's been selling, everything. All that data, you have now become the economist of choice with your clients because instantly you're able to tell them this is what's happening in your area. And guess what, folks? You get an email when something changes in that area that you've added your name to. You'll get an email when something changes so that they know so that you know what's going on in that community. Agents have gotten really savvy with this. It's free, right? So what they do is they say, hey, you may not be ready to sell right now, but I'm going to put you on this little email newsletter, and it's going to tell you about your areas that you work in. And when you're ready to sell, let me know, because the conditions are changing. So it's a great, cool tool. Did you know about that? No. Yes. All right. Very good. Business cards. I know you have a million business cards. You should be passing them out like crazy. What do you do with your business cards? They're super inexpensive. Some gentleman was just showing me, what was your name, sir? Troy just showed me his business cards. He goes, this is your stuff. So we have business cards. They're super inexpensive. They shouldn't be expensive because you should have the fancy ones if you want, and you're afraid to give it to somebody because they cost $4. Our business card, right? You know who you are. That's horrible when you do that. I'm like, do I want to do it? I don't know. And you have those, and that's okay. And you should, because you have client base. Well, business cards are supposed to be inexpensive because you should be passing them out everywhere. And the reason being, $25 for 500 business cards. You can't beat that. Because they're so inexpensive, and I don't know what you guys do for closing gifts, but we have the agents in Beverly Hills that uses this all the time. Every time they get a listing, this is one of their value adds. They say every time you get a listing, when you list your home with me, I'm going to create individualized business cards with my information on the back and your property and your house. And then I want you to pass them out as too. He gives them to his client, and they say, hey, check out my new listing. You know, it's smart. She just said it's smart. It is smart. It's easy. This is the most popular, crazy thing I've ever done in my life. Imagine this. What's your name, young lady? Star. Fabulous. I like it. Star. Wow. Star just sells me my home. Star goes to the website, puts Michael Lewis on there and my new address, orders 500 business cards for $25, gets the box, wraps it up, puts a bow on it, and says, Michael, here's the keys to your new home. And here's some business cards with your new address to let all of your family and friends know about it. It's amazing. And my gosh, on the backside, it just shows Star's information that she's the real estate agent that sold me that house. Right? It's easy. Don't be spending a lot of money on closing gifts. Trust me, your clients love that shit. Excuse my French. Sorry, can I say that? Yes. Note cards. If you're doing note cards, yes, please do note cards. Note cards is a lost art, so you don't have to use ours, but write notes. People like that kind of stuff. Let's bring it back to nice people, right? Door hangers, inexpensive. 11 by 17 property brochures, only $1.05. Those beautiful 11 by 17 property brochures folded over glossy, only $1.05. You can't beat that price anywhere. The door hangers are 40 cents. The brochures, 50. Every one of your listings, you can spend 50 bucks and all of your stuff is glamorous. You are the luxury agent you represent. Be that person. People like to touch stuff, right? When you're on your listing consultations, are you showing them the marketing, not just barking at them what you're going to do? You show them this quality. We do high-end stuff. We want to treat your home as beautiful as it is. Let me show you the kind of marketing materials that we do. Give them something to feel, touch, and all that stuff. We have products in Spanish too. Maybe some of you need products in Spanish. We have it. Okay? You can use our templates as is in the site. Again, if you struggle with the site, please call. If you can build your own, meaning you can start out with a blank canvas and upload or do your own thing and add your own colors and fonts and stuff. You can maintain your marketing hub. What I mean by that is if you've spent time into the site, designing it the way that you want it to look, changing the font colors and doing all of that, you can save that as your template so that every time you log back in, it's your stuff and it's beautiful, it's ready to go the way you want to, so that you don't have to spend a lot of time in it. I know agents are 80% marketing, it seems like, and 20% real estate agent. You know who you are. It's interesting. Spend a lot of time in that stuff. You don't have to. And you can also run a green business model. Brand new agents, so many free applications. Prospecting, so many free applications and flyers, door hanging pieces, everything. There's so many things you can do for free. You also get listing presentations and buyer's consultations. They're all in PowerPoint. You download those boys, and they are in English and in Spanish. They are beautiful and gorgeous. And if you don't like the pictures, then you can change them. You need to put in your headshot. That's not what? Yes. Oh, thank you. It's not old. You need a bio for a brand new agent. What do I put in my bio? I know you're asking this. Some of the most seasoned agents and some of the most newer agents, they don't know what, we need to add more stuff. Are you using the power of this office in your bios? It goes like this. A brand new agent. I have aligned myself with one of the best Keller Williams offices here in Larchmont. And collectively, we have sold XYZ millions of dollars in the last quarter. And together as a group, we're going to get your listing sold. That's powerful. Find out what that number is from your MCA. Get that information and use collective numbers because you're in this team meeting. I just witnessed it. You're talking about your listings. You guys are selling the property. Don't be afraid of not knowing what to say as a real estate agent on your bio. And you can put that number in even if you're a seasoned agent. So once you put your bio, your headshot, your proof of production, or the office's proof of production, that's okay too. What's the other thing you need? What else do you need? There's one other thing that agents somehow seem to forget. Testimonials. Are you getting testimonials? Yes. You're not. Some of you are. Sales 101, would you be so kind? I'm picking on you. You just sat close to the front. I'm so sorry. Would you be so kind as to write a testimonial of how I found your home? Most people are kind until COVID hit, but people are thawing out, and I find that they're getting nicer. But Sales 101, get your testimonials. You know why? Because you're not going to buy a house from me if you can't find me online and that I've worked well with other people. You're not going to buy anything from me if you don't find me online, period. What are you doing online? Do you have a website? You do at Keller Williams, and it may not be the greatest site to your liking, but it's something. When's the last time you changed the information on your website? You have to keep it current. All right, any questions so far? Is this helpful? Yep. All right. Listing presentations, buyer consultations, I'll just power through that. I wanted to show you all that stuff. Now here's the fun stuff. Before I get into the fun stuff, anybody have any questions?
Just notation, you can make the physical presentation of that listing presentation or buyer's presentation. We have different kinds of binding and
awesome.
hardcover. You can actually make a little hardcover book for your sellers or your buyers, or some other derivation of that. So we can talk about how to put the physical piece of that together also.
That is amazing. Yeah, you guys have all the binding tools for those that didn't hear. I'm going to go to a website. I don't know if I think I just stopped screen sharing. So do you want to come back and somebody help me with that? While you're doing that, it's the KW. So what we're going to be doing too, sorry guys, it's going to be so what if I told you this? Okay, what's your name? Samantha. What if I told you that Samantha never had to touch her marketing again? What if I was able to provide Samantha a 10-point marketing program for every one of her listings? Now, it's important to provide a 10-point program because you're consistent in what you're delivering to your clients every single time. Whether you use all of these marketing items or not, it is powerful to your clients. What if I told you that thank you. What if I told you, this is on your Keller Williams Larchmont website, or will be. They're going to be actually sending this link out to you. Samantha, all you have to do is go to all you have to do is go to this website, give us the detail sheet from the MLS. You already typed in all that information. I don't want to spend any time on it. Give us the detail sheet from the MLS so we know all the information about it. Give us your high-res photos. I say high-res because we're all using professional photographer, not our little cameras. They're great phones, by the way. You give us the detail sheet and the high-res photos, and for $125 per listing, that you can put in your marketing service agreement with your clients and get it back at the end of the sale. The next day, she's going to get back all of her print-ready files and all of her social media files and then some. So here's what she gets. Detail sheet, MLS detail sheet, high-res photos, clicks a button. The next day, she gets back her for sale flyer, her open house flyer, the images for that, a just listed and a just sold postcard, an 11 by 17 property brochure, a digital magazine of that brochure that her clients can then click through and look at the pages and look at it all online and see all that great marketing. We're going to give her the just listed, the just sold, and the coming soon social media posts. And if she doesn't want to post it herself, we have an entire team that all day long just does list to close posting for free. You go in, tell us I want it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever you want it, we'll post it. If the property changes, the price changes in the middle of the transaction, we'll pull it off the internet, change the price, no additional fee, repost that listing for you. And there's more. We will create you a property website with a command property website that has the videos. If you have video, it'll have the pictures of the property. It'll have the maps, the walk score, the schools, all that good stuff. You're going to tell your client, I'm going to create a property website. And we're going to embed the open house flyer into an email and make it clickable to your digital brochure so that you can put it in Command or whatever CRM that you're using. So check out my new open house. Here it is today. And when they click on the flyer, it opens up your digital magazine so they can see more. And there's more. We're going to put that listing in KW Connect groups to let this office, the region, and the nation know about that listing. $125 next day delivery. What is that incredible? Why are you spending time? Isn't your value more than $125, your time and your investment? If you are able to send that completion email, because it's a beautiful completion email, it has all of your products, it has your digital files, it says congratulations on your listing. Here's all your files. Here's your landing page. Here's your postings, your PDFs, all the things for print. If you don't want to print it yourself, we can print it for you. Same concierge service. Right on the website, you click, I want you to print it for me. And the day you get your products back, your print partner is CC'd on it. They give you a call and say, Tracy, how many flyers would you like to order today? And they take it over the phone. You're never having to touch this stuff ever again. It's amazing. It changes your world. It rocks your world because marketing shouldn't take a lot of time. It shouldn't break the bank, but you should be consistent in it. Now, your office, your region has come up with a beautiful look specifically for forward living. You guys don't have to use this specific look. Did you know at KW you can have your own brand? Everywhere else, it's not opening up here. I'll just show you. Yeah. Did you know that at KW you can have your own logo, your own branding? What if I told you, Michael, oh my gosh, I love the list to close package, but I want my own branding. You look like someone that has their own branding already, don't you? Yes, she's all fancy pants. Yes. But if she didn't, well, first of all, if you have your own brand and you want this service instead so that you're not paying someone else to do it or you want that service, we have mega teams or agents all the time. Just give us other design files and then we'll honor the same 125 package and we become your marketing person. We'll create all that stuff for you if you have your own brand. If you don't have your own brand, if you've thought about having your own brand, why don't you have your own brand? At Keller Williams, you are your entrepreneur. It is your business. For a one-time fee of only $400, we will create, if you like blue and yellow colors, for example, for a one-time fee of $400, we will create all of those 17 assets, plus your email signature, plus your two-sided business card for $400 so that every time you place this leverage order, it comes back in your color palette, making you different from anybody else in this office. You now have signage. You now have a business card. You now have an email signature and all of your list to close marketing packaging looking different from anybody else for only $400. And then every time you have a listing, it's $125. How is that? It's amazing, right? If you're confused and you don't even know what the heck I just said, I'll just repeat it one more time. The 125 package gets you your for sale flyer, your open house flyer, your just listed, your just sold postcards, the 11x17 property brochure, a digital magazine of that brochure, a command landing page. You're going to get the social media post, and we will actually post everything for you for that listing, and we will put that listing in KW Connect groups, letting the office and the region and the nation know about your listing. It's $125 next day delivery. It's powerful. And if you don't want to use this look and feel that's for your region, then you can have what we call a brand box. It's a $400 fee. You guys are interested in that, you can just reach out, do a brand analysis with us, and we will create your custom branding. And all of this leverage is available to you in this office today.
But if we already have our branding, you just put our branding on it for the fun.
100%. If you have your own logo, the question was if she has her own logo. If you have your own logo, yes, we will put your logo on here and we will create all this stuff. But if you want your own look and feel, then we'll create all your color palettes to match the logo that you already have. So it's entirely up to you. Again, this is about leverage. This is not about taking money. Does that make sense?
So even if we have our own logo, we still pay $400.
No, not at all. If you have your own logo and stuff, anybody today can take advantage of this today. $125, you'll get back to this look with your cute pictures, your logo, and all of your DBA information, everything on there for one of your listings, $125. I was just saying that if you want to have your own brand, it is not an expensive game, and it shouldn't be. Never again. Design should not be expensive. I want to elevate and lift.
Do you have any examples
Of branding?
Yeah.
I do. Actually, if you guys are confused about what all of this is, you can actually click on the website here, and there is a link called What is Marketing Bar, and it explains what everything is. And when you click the What is Marketing Bar, it just says at Keller Williams Larchmont, it's a new day and we have done for you marketing services so that you never touch your marketing again. And then it's like our mission is the easy button, and our process in logo design as we do brand analysis and we create whatever logo you want. I'm not one of those guys. Our company is not one of those people that does not create something that you don't love. If you don't love it, I don't love it. I want you to love your brand. You should get up in the morning really proud with what you create, and we will create something that speaks to you. Revise all day long. I think we had some lady, we just nail it on the head all the time. We'll give you like 4 or 5 logos, but if you don't like it, come back to us 6 months from now, we'll tweak it a little bit. We want you to love your logo and your brand. If you just want a logo, it's only $285. Super inexpensive. But again, to see samples, you know, if you want to use the KW Forward Living brand, it's right there. If you want to use our listing presentations, it's right there. But if you'd like us to start branding you, we brand and run some of the top 20% in KW. Their marketing teams. Brandy Coffee, Brady Sandall, Diane King. We run all of Kristen Cole's marketing. Anybody and everybody, if you want leverage, we design, create, do all of their marketing for them, and we can do the same for you. Any questions for me? Is this helpful?
Absolutely.
You love it? Did you learn something new? Yes, ma'am. We can, absolutely. If you want us to print them in books, we can. You can download it yourself. You can take it to a local printer, or you can reach out to us and we can give you a quote. You know, Joey was just saying, you guys can print it here in the office, and they have all the tools. They have the covers and everything. Yep. If you want to get a price, you can always email me directly and we can get a price point for you. Yep, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Sure. Put a cute hat on. I don't know. I mean, it's a good idea. I have agents that actually do that. You don't have to have a headshot on your branding. A lot of agents don't have headshots. They just have a logo and a brand. Eventually at KW, you're able to build your teams out. I want you guys to build your teams out. I want you to build a legacy business. That's why it's so important to me to help you with your branding and start early and be consistent in your branding, because you need to start letting people know who you are and build your business. You don't have to be on it. It can just be your name. A lot of agents don't have that. Don't get hung up on that. Yeah. What other question? Yes, Tracy.
On your branding, can you partner with a vendor on it, like a lender or
Sure. Sure. If you order something, yeah, you just let us know. Put their logo on it. Like put a logo on it. Yeah. If they're going to help you with prints, sure. Yeah. What other questions do you have for me? We're going to go out and build a holiday or a prospecting campaign immediately. Yes, ma'am.
I just question, some of us have been doing some stuff in Canva.
Yep.
And so then if we showed you like templates that we were using, can they be brought in here as well?
100%. Yep. Yeah, if you have designs, again, if you have designs that you already have that you like, that speaks to who you are, and you want this kind of leverage, just give us the design files. Show us what it is that you're doing. We can recreate it. Some agents have a logo and they want to tweak it a little bit and update it and refresh it. We can do that. Some agents want to just give us everything that they already have and run it for them to make their business more efficient. You can't hire a virtual assistant to run all of your list to close transactions for $125 per listing. You can't. You get all of that stuff. It's amazing. Don't spend time in marketing if you don't have to. All right. Thank you for your time. I'll be here for a while. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.